you.
Lord, it was you that said,
Stand, God.
stand and seek my face. It was you. It was you. It was you. It was you.
It was you.
But here's the question.
My God.
Since we know all that, why are we not doing that? Why is it that when we get caught between a rock and a rock, we call Aunt Susan and say, can you help me?
Talk, God.
We call Uncle John and say, can you help me? And we call the church and say, can you help me? But God says, seek ye first.
My God.
We're going to own these other people.
Yeah.
Some of them looking at your number, coming up on the caller ID and saying, not this time.
Not this time. That's right, God. That's right.
Tell the truth.
Some of them won't look at your text message or respond, not this time.
Not this time.
Some of them saw your email and said, not this time.
This time.
Some of them saw you drive by and drove the other way, Karen.
That's what they did.
Because not this time.
This time.
Isn't it interesting? The very people that you helped, Jeff,
Come on, talk.
that you poured out your blessings out of your pocket, that you sacrificed your family to, that you gave when even though you didn't have it, the very people are now surrounding you, are ready to take you out. Isn't it just like God to say, Jeff, let me see if you're going to stand on this word right now. Let me see if you're going to be the visible presence of an invisible God. Let me see if what I poured into you is exactly what God said for such a time as this. Let me see.
Man, you're preaching right, God.
Set yourself.
You're preaching right, God. My God.
God sees every one of your enemies.
Yes, He does. Yes, He does.
Every one of them.
Yes, sir.
He did not leave the throne. If Trayvon's parents were sitting here, say to them, your son's life will not be in vain.
Will not. That's right. That's right.
I know that it hurts you because it hurt me to know that a black little boy
Yeah.
was taken from us.
Yeah, man.
I said, but guess what? God knew this before he was ever birthed, that this day would happen, that George Zimmerman would do this, and that Trayvon was bring a moral conscience back to America.
Back to America, God.
Every day is called Hoodie Day. This Sunday, I should have on my hood. I told my wife.
Yeah.
Because this is the face that they said that I was afraid of.
That's what they did, God.
And that it was justifiable for me to do this.
Yeah.
Devil's a lie on that.
Yeah. Yeah, God.
But see, it wasn't about Trayvon.
Sure wasn't, God.
It was about us. Jeff, see, we got comfortable in our gated communities. We got comfortable that we were able to move away from the city. We got comfortable that we don't walk by the projects because we left it. We got comfortable in the fact that we roll our window up and lock our door. We got comfortable in an uncomfortable place. This is not America for us.
You're preaching right, God.
So God said, okay, why don't I just send the enemies and let them come around?
Yeah, God.
The very people that you saved and the very people that you reached out to, those enemies. But isn't it amazing?
My God.
It's been more prayer this week than it's been all year.
Yes,
Come on now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
It's been more crying out to God this week than it's been all year. But guess what? God hadn't left his throne.
He hasn't left, God. Still been there.
So he's wondering where you've been because he's still been sitting right there.
That's right.
So he allowed a Trayvon tragedy to pull you back into the fold.
Yeah, God. Yeah.
To let you know that it's time for you to pray.
Yeah, God. Yeah, man.
He stood. Jehoshaphat stood. Called a fast. But see, this is something that we missed, Jeff. He called a fast. He sat himself. He talked to the congregation. But see, he knew that God likes children.
My Lord.
See, it wasn't enough that he called all the people in the congregation, but he also called the children, the little ones, and their wives.
Right.
See, he knew he needed backup.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He knew that the whole village is coming to say, Lord, we need help. All of us are surrendering. All of us are saying, save us. All of us, not just Jeff, the church.